Okay, cool. What did we do? What are we doing? Let's look at it. All right, this is the 2-minute chart of triple Q. We do open higher, sold off a little bit, not coming on strong at the end of the day, no problem. Positions. Ooh la la. One of my positions just took off, making me some money. Cool. I ain't selling those. Anyway, I'm long 40 AEVA technologies options, September expiration, 20 calls. That thing was 12.5 this morning. It's up to 15. Holy shit. Nice. Okay. I'm long 125 September 15 calls on CWVX, which is actually I need to buy some more of those. So let me give him 5 more of those. 50 cents. That's the 2x ETF of CoreWeave, CRWV. So we'll put that in there. I'm long 125 of those. This was my loser right here, folks. Right here. My cost was 480, 83, 485. Open at 3 this morning. Yeah, shit happens. You gotta take the losses. You gotta take it. So I got out. I was long 1,000 shares of HIMZ. I sold that at 15 and change, 1560 range. It's down to 1494. HIMZ's 2x ETF of HIMS. That stock is not acting well. I'm long 2,500 shares of. Look, I mean, I still have positions. I wasn't making it sound like I don't have any. I was long 2,500 shares of Pioneer Power Solutions. Cost 370. It's about 377. And I'm long 2,200 shares of SoundHound with 22 covered calls expiring today. So taking some money in. Cost is 1340. Stock is 1260. But I was short puts. I covered those puts this morning when we rallied. I don't know if I made money or lost money, but I'm going to keep the position alive. Before I think a bounce to maybe 14.5 is proper. Just trading, honestly, not much more. And yeah, that's where we are. Only 4 positions. Let's look at some charts. I'll answer questions or say goodbye. Okay, this is CWVX, which is CoreWeave's 2x ETF. I mean, I loaded up. 125 is a lot, but once in a while, you gotta have conviction. This is the stock, CRWV, CoreWeave. Tested 200 EMA. Potential up to maybe resistance was like a 99 or 100. It got there. 20 EMA is about 110. 50 EMA is about 115. If we get there, those options I hold are most likely more than will double. Well, let's start with the indexes. This is daily SPY. Inside the channel, pull back to 20 EMA, rallying. Probably will make an all-time high. Upper band of the channel is about 6,600. MACD was putting a bearish divergence. It's kind of healing itself now. But I'm going to talk to you guys about what I talked at the start. So triple Qs are not even close to all-time highs because the Mag 7 is lagging. For example, Apple's on a day like today is only up like 3 points, right? NVIDIA on a day like today is only up 3 points. In the old days, this thing would have melted up, right? So again, pretty close to all-time highs. But I want to look into IWM because that's the Russell 2000. Yeah, that's having actually a 3.8% move today. See, that's the thing I'm talking about. The difference between SPY and IWM. Lower interest rates are loved by small caps. And to be honest with you guys, IWM has not even made an all-time high in all this recovery that we had since April. Okay, so if you look at IWM going back, actually, let's look at that 3 years. And we look at an SPY 3-year. Look how different those charts look, right? Look how different those charts look. You see the difference? 3 years? Look at SPY versus IWM. See the difference? Complete underperformance. But if we're going to be in a rate cutting cycle, I think IWM is going to outperform SPY by a wide margin. So I'm actually looking to do something like that. So today, for example, IWM is up 3.77%. SPY is only up 1.57%. So we're already beating the index by 2% today, right? Now, you could do an arbitrage or a hedge, kind of looking to be short SPY, long IWM. That's for pros. Let's not get into that. So SoundHound, I mean, it came down to 50 MA bounce, 1256. It should be up more, but it's kind of weak, honestly. But we'll see. On a bounce, we'll probably get our asses out of there. And AEVA, I don't know what got into AEVA. 14, oh, wow, big ass move. Huh. Wow, that's the 2-minute chart. Hey guys, I got down to 1250 this morning. This is the power of algorithms, folks. Let's not mess around with it. Anyway, VIX, obviously I look at quite often. Crushed. 1440. Where is VIX today? 1444. Getting crushed, right? Selling options is not everything. That's why it's happening, TLT, I watch. Oh, TLT is having a decent move. Still, this is the 10-year, this is the 20-year inverse indicator, by the way. If TLT is going up, interest rates are going down. This is the long end. Interest rates have been going higher. Actually, this is when the Fed cut the rates right here. TLT was 101.5. Now we're down to 87. Rates have gone up. This is the dollar index. Okay, look at the dollar index today. Huge leg down, right? Since actually December last year, dollar index is down 11%, maybe 12% now. So that's how much money you lost buying power, folks, right there. If government tells you otherwise, they're full of shit. Okay, and here's gold. I mean, gold has been going sideways for how long now? A nice candle up too. Gold has been going sideways since actually April 15th. We are definitely going to trade in the group, this one. Bollinger Bands are tight. Everything is stacked. Next breakout. If rates go down, gold is going to 4,000. If they're going to cut the rates, gold is going easily to 4,000. So, figure that out. What else? We can go through some charts, but really, I mean, a lot of things like, okay, we go to Palantir, 50-point sell-off, now bouncing a little bit, but it's weak. It's anemic. It's already like 3-4 points from its high. It's only up 3 points. Nasdaq up like 2%, and Palantir is only up 2%, right? With a 3 beta, should be up 6-7%. It's not. Reddit, we traded actually the 2x ETF. It's the red now. See, this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. This is the market. I mean, today is the euphoria day. That's why I cut positions down. I don't want to. Yeah, I just want to be careful here for a little bit, because market on Monday may read the rate cuts as negative, actually. Yeah, let's see. Where are we there? 1052. Yeah, we're kind of slowly bleeding on that one. Yeah, see that? This is the run. Now we're bleeding. HIMS, same thing. It's being sold. And this is HIMZ, 2x ETF. Yeah, I sold it 14. What did I sell that? Well, I sold it on that bounce, actually. Let me see. I think I've sold at 14 and 1450 or something. I mean, 1550, somewhere up here. Oh, yeah, right there. 1542. That's where I sold it. Okay. Soundhound. Not a huge fan. I mean, it's struggling, but it's kind of holding. We'll see what happens. I'm looking for like 13.5, 14. I'll be out of the dodge on that one. If you have any questions, put it up. What else? Oh, I'm long PPSI. I want to actually buy a couple thousand more share of that. I like that chart. Yeah. I think we're going to revisit probably high fours. Yeah, I only have 4 positions now, so there's not much to do. Just be patient. SoFi. A lot of people look at SoFi. Yeah, new high today, $25. Okay, I was short SoFi. I made a little bit of money. Joby, I was short. I'm still want to be short. Yeah, I can't even rally. Okay. Some of the nosebleed stuff. Hood. I think Hood is retesting the high. No, not even. Yeah, this rally is not helping too many stocks. They're already like multiple points off their highs intraday. So my member group was probably puzzled, saying, why is this guy selling? Stock market's screaming. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's cool. Yeah. What else? Nvidia. Did we look at Nvidia? Yeah. I mean, I don't see much. Financial stocks should do well today. Goldman and JP Morgan. Yeah, Goldman pretty close to all-time high. JP Morgan. Lower interest rates are higher margins for banks. Yep, those are beautiful charts. So maybe financials are, what is the financials? What is it? I don't know. I don't know the ETF for financials. XLF, is it? God, I'm so good. Yeah, new high. See what I mean? That's what you guys got to look at. You got to look at rotation. What is the Hart Group? Where's the Coal Group? MicroStrategy? I don't know. Something's going on with this thing. I mean, it's up sharply today, thank God, for some of my members. But Bitcoin being 117,000, only like down 7,000 from its all-time high, and MicroStrategy down about 30% from the all-time high. Doesn't make sense, but then hopefully nothing bad is going to happen there. ETH, well, BMNR is the new one. 53, that's the Bitmine Immersion. That's the Tom Lee Ethereum Treasury Asset Company. And Coinbase should be doing well today, probably. Yeah, up 20. Yeah, they kind of retested the low. I'm trying to trade a lot of the 2x ETFs on these ASTS. Like a lot of stocks pull back a lot, actually. Like ASTS pulled back from 61 to 41 almost. And yeah. Lemonade is one of my favorites. Yeah, reacting well. Lyft is doing well, actually. Lyft maybe. Yep, 17. There it goes. Nice move on Lyft today. Wow. Uber. Oh, getting to an all-time high. Anywhere there. Oh, NEO. Let's see where that is at. 641. Swear to God, I'm going to buy some puts on that on Monday. October's 5 puts. 25 cents. I'm going to buy like 100, 200 of these. What are the Septembers at? Are they a dime? I might buy some Septembers. What are the earnings on NEO? September's at 12 cents. One more month double. It's worth it. Go for October. What's the IV on those? 93%. Okay. What's the IV on the Octobers? There's a regular expiration. 87. Okay, it's better. What are the earnings on NEO? I'm not sure. Is this the earnings pump? Beautiful chart though, man. I even told them, I said, this is like a consolidation pattern breakout. I've been kind of cold lately, so I go like, I'm not going to mess with it. MACD is like turning up. It's beautiful. But the measurement on NEO is, for my members, they know about this hopefully, 330, 335 to 520. So let's say 340, 180. Put 180 on top of here. Put 180 on top of 445. What is that? is it 180? 340. Yeah, 120, 180. 180 on top of 445. 625. We're above it. 641. That shows the strength. When is the next resistance? It's just washing it through. I mean, there's resistance up here, 720, 770 levels. The problem with NEO is it had the exact same pattern here, right? Move, consolidation, breakout, and then bled all the way to nothing. I mean, granted, this was like this is coming off of if you look at a long-term picture, actually, it looks quite nice. But it has these runs, and then it just fucking dies. Same thing. Had these runs, and it just dies. NEO was like a $70 stock at some point, I think, or $90 stock or something like that. Yeah, no, I was right. $67. Long term, I mean, if you're just a technician, it looks nice. I'm not going to deny it. But I think it's getting a little ahead of itself. Volume is good. Everything is good. Options must be going crazy on this thing. Let's look at the weeklies. God knows what kind of gamma squeeze is going on. There's also shorts. There's also many millions of shares of shorts sold. So gamma squeeze is definitely a possibility. Yep. Look at all these options trading. Next week's options. How about today's expiration? Wow. Look at that. 29,000 open interest, 67,000 traded the sixes. They went from 3 cents to 58 cents. Yeah. And 3,800 open interest on the 66.5s traded 56,000. Low of a penny, high of 16. That's 15x, folks. Penny right there. Yeah, I will definitely buy some puts on this puppy. Just for a pullback, Zaven. Don't get upset. All right, so that's what we're doing. Triple Q looks good. New all-time high probably coming up, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. One more position look. AVA. Yeah, it's holding up there. Something must be coming out on that thing. Somebody always knows. Remember that, folks. Core weave. Yeah, core weave. Just look at that. Just bled it. 98 all the way down to 93. Yeah. Oh, well. Same thing with hopefully not sound. Yeah, 1250. I mean, stock up, when your stock is only up like 2% on a day like today, you have issues, Houston. Yeah. I definitely want to add to my PPSI though. For sure. Where do I add it? Do I buy the breakout? Yeah, I've been long this. I want to buy some more. Yeah, next leg up is going to just, for sure. We have like a dollar leg coming here. This is the 1 hour, 30-day. MACD's about to turn. I'll probably add to it today. Anyhow, folks, that's where we are.